Welcome to another video, and you join me again on the sort of Taft Trail for our sort of daily walk. It seems to be like the sort of the start of most of these videos, just me sort of walking and vlogging, and then people walking by and just looking. Anyway, where we sort of we are less than sort of 2 weeks out now. Where are we today? Today is hold on. I just like had a mind blank. It's Tuesday. Okay, so then obviously next Friday is when we're coming. Bloody hell, it's like 10 days now. It's the 18th. So yeah, well, it's like a week and a half. Like, because obviously you fly out next Thursday to Madrid, compete Friday morning at some point. We haven't used our heat times yet, and then obviously we fly back Saturday sort of evening and everything. So just 2 nights. It's a swooping visit. So it's getting close now. Again, I need to start sort of getting my ducks in order in terms of packing, lining stuff up. What do I need to take? What do I need to sort of get anything together, sort of obviously ready for when I go? I need to get my sort of like bags sorted, whatever. I need to start thinking about that. I'll probably do it this weekend, actually get stuff together, get it mapped out, get it ready, rather than like a last minute scramble or realise I need more of this, like top up any sort of supplements now, and like sort of food, things like that, so I'm not sort of like running out like the day before, whatever, and then go wait a few days. It's like obviously just now is when I need stuff, and sort of it's just like a big push now for the last sort of like say week and a half, that's what it's been. So last week was a real good week of training. I got like 5 good workouts in, really hard, really like demanding. I started including running back on Saturday because I had physio on Friday. He was really happy, he's really good, did some more treatment, and he's like, right, okay, let's get back some running now. Let's include some running because we need to sort of test this hip out. We need to expose it to the stimulus. So did some running, like a Hyrox type sort of circuit on Saturday, running and sort of exercises. Felt all right, yeah, felt good, and it was just good. Oh wow, yeah, doing it, felt really good. But yeah, like it's a big week of training, took its toll. Sunday, yeah, just it was a nice rest day, just enjoyed it. And now this week is the sort of the last week of pushing, the last week sort of like the last sort of big week, and it's just like, oh yeah, like each day now you're just tired. Just like, oh man, I'm sort of like the intensity, the volume. Okay, I'm ready to sort of like, I'm ready to rest. I'm ready for the taper week. I'm ready to sort of like, I'm ready to get it done now. And just sort of like relax. So obviously it's great to have this goal, but then like obviously it's that sort of, it's looming around you. Every sort of decision I make now is all geared towards that. Okay, like in terms of what meals I'm eating, what I'm doing now, and just sort of like what I'm training tonight. Like everything, I'm just always thinking about, okay, is this optimizing this for sort of for the event, for my sort of performance at the moment. So yeah, at the moment it's just rinse and repeat pretty much the same days, like in terms of food, in terms of like the routine and stuff. Obviously the only thing that changes is the workouts, but again, everything else is trying to keep as consistent as possible, like tick the box, okay, in terms of like hydration, mobility, like activity, like so obviously still getting work done and sort of running the business, coaching, things like that. Meals, supplements, like sort of bedtimes, wake up times. Again, it's just going through, okay, just like taking the day off, doing like sort of like trying to just nail a day, trying to remove any sort of like distractions, any barriers, things like any potential sort of obstacles. It's obviously it's deal with these sort of ahead of time. So okay, what do we foresee happening like over the next sort of like week and a half until we compete? What do we foresee happening? What could be a sort of a possible sort of barrier? Okay, how can we work around this? What do we need to put in place now? Like I said, in terms of when it comes to packing, when it comes to like perhaps getting stuff sorted, like I talked about earlier. So yeah, we are like last night was sort of some like intervals there on the ski in the row. On Monday tonight we've got sort of probably jump back into some running tonight now, see how that feels, see how the hip feels. But it's been really good. I can feel it today just from the sort of the lot of volume, not necessarily from sort of the doing from pain. So we got sort of probably like 4 more sessions this week. Obviously food's gone like up, calories have gone up, just to sort of, again, I need to sort of the calories to support the training and obviously support my immune system so I can recover, and obviously not to start breaking down or get ill, anything like that. So that's good. It's just obviously getting more food in, but again, it's just it's not eating more crap, it's just trying to eat bigger portions of the sort of like rice. There's more carbs really, more fats, like rice, potatoes, oats, fruit, and then like adding more sort of perhaps coconut oil, peanut butter, almond butter, things like that. Just to obviously increase the sort of the calories of the food, the intake. So yeah, where we are now is just like sort of digging in, like the sort of in some of the workouts like last night and on the weekend. The body is tired and it's just want to be done, but like these are the moments that count. This is where this is like where I dictate the sort of how the race goes. This is where like it's not that race day is just sort of just enjoying it. It's more about sort of like now this is where you sort of you do the work. This is like the revision before the exam. This is where you make the difference, and that's why I keep telling myself in the sort of in my head as I'm obviously when I'm doing the workout. Just like this is where it counts. This is where you need to push. This is the sort of the race where the race is won. You want that sort of sub 70. This is where you get it. You don't get it on the day. You get it now, and it's drilling that in like sort of in my mindset. Same with everything else. And just like I can't be asked to do this. Can't be asked to sort of I don't know go and stretch like drink. Take my supplements now, or I just want to sort of do this instead. Or can't be asked to eat this meal again. And it's just like no, come on, mate. You've got like sort of 10 days left. Fucking grow a dick. Come on. And like sort of just it's just pushing in just like so one day at a time, just locking in. Like after that then you can sort of like you can just relax, you can do what you want, just obviously just make sure you tick every box now. Like I said, like any sort of prep I've been through, where it's like photo shoots, CrossFit, triathlons, anything like that I've done, other Hyroxes, it's just sort of like once it's done and then you look back, you don't want to look back with any sort of like, oh I wish I'd done this, oh I skipped some sessions here, I skipped this here, I wish I'd just sort of like you don't have sort of regret. You want to know sort of okay, I did everything I could, I done sort of I was in control of my actions, I did the best I could, and again you don't have any sort of those regrets then. So that's where it is now at the moment. It's just like I say, pushing through one day at a time, just like so digging everything in, like okay yes you haven't sort of perhaps haven't done anything, I was cut off from socials and stuff. Yes, gents, just in the gym now, just finished coaching. I'm not training tonight. It is a rest day. It's Thursday. Again, obviously, where we are right now, like a week today, we'll be in Madrid, and obviously be prepping, sort of like, perhaps in my hotel room, ready for the big day. You know, we're racing Friday morning. Don't know what time yet. But yeah, like, so today's been a rest day. I've trained. Like I did last night. I was going to train Tuesday. I didn't because I was still sort of my hip was playing up. I trained Monday. That was a good workout then, and then Tuesday my hip was like playing up. So I go, oh shit, I'm not risking this. So Tuesday I skipped it, just rested it, and then it was a lot better tomorrow. Yesterday, and then so I did some easy zone 2 aerobic like bike, like not like just not to load the leg too much, and then it's a rest day. I also hopefully do big workout tomorrow, like I sort of a Hyrox sim tomorrow, and then another workout Saturday, some interval Saturday. So hopefully again we'll see how it feels. We'll try some more running, and then it's just like I said, it's managing things now as best we can. Try and sort of avoid any sort of any unnecessary risks, like when it comes to illness or injury. My daughter's been sort of like she's had the flu like this week, so again, it's trying to sort of stay away from her. Try not to sort of like catch any of that, because I'm like, oh fuck, the last thing I want is to catch it now, or perhaps in a few days' time, because she's been bed bound. And then like I said, not like aggravate the hip. Now I'll probably have another physio sort of session next week. I'll book in just to like, have some more treatment, just to sort of like just before I go, so I can just like patch me up sort of thing, so I'm ready to sort of get like go through the Hyrox event and like just like do what I need to do to get it done. Then I can rest, and then I can sort of get back to sort of training up a body, things like that, because that's what we're going to do after. So yeah, after the Hyrox again, it's just like, again, I'm looking forward to perhaps obviously having a break for a few days after it, let my body, my mind recover, let my nervous system, my muscles, my hip, like the soft tissues, just let that recover. And then, like I said, it's going into sort of perhaps like just lifting again, doing more upper body, going to more bodybuilding stuff, more strength work, going in like sort of doing that, because obviously like Hyrox training again, it's more like fitness, more gassy, and it's all like sort of lower body. Again, you can't get away from it. Like I said, it's running, it's lunges, it's squats, it's sleds, it's all lower body. My upper body's quite fresh, so again I can't wait to sort of get back to some bodybuilding, like get back to some strength work, like getting some sort of do some heavy sort of bench, deadlifts, pull-ups, things like that, working my strength up, because I keep my calories quite high, like around sort of, well, around maintenance, especially with Christmas as well. So I'll use that to sort of fuel the sort of strength, fuel the muscle, building muscle. And yeah, so I just really look forward to that. I'll scale the fitness back. I'll keep it in 1 to 2 times a week and some running, but I'll do more sort of lifting, because I'm lifting perhaps only 2 times a week now. Like just like sort of a few lifts at the start of some workouts, like on perhaps a Tuesday and like a sort of a Friday. I've just been lifting, so just a few extra at the start, nothing really major. But now I've got the 3 full days of lifting, 3 to 4 full days lifting, and then perhaps 1 to 2 sort of cardio days. So scale the cardio back, the fitness back, push more sort of lifting and strength work, and then just sort of, just really look forward to that over the next sort of few weeks. Probably do that for December, and then probably January, and then like I said, over Christmas I'll assess, okay, what races, what do I want to do next year? Do I want to do a Hyrox? Like, do I want to do something else? Whatever, or what sort of Hyrox do I want to do? Things like that. Hola, and it's, well, a week today, and we'll be competing, or will have competed, because right now, what time is it? It's basically 1 o'clock. I think we're on sort of Friday morning. Again, don't know the heat time yet, but again, I assume, probably be done, or perhaps suffering at some point, who knows. But yeah, obviously it's really, the temperature's dropped the last few days here, hence why I've got the hood up. It was sort of like minus degrees this morning, and then 0 degrees when I got in the car this morning to go to the gym. Just out on a walk now. Obviously I didn't take my hat, but obviously my hair's getting pretty cold, so I was like, all right, it's hood up time. But yeah, like sort of, there's still work to be done. We'll be training tonight. And it's just like I said, ticking the box now every single day. I'm just sort of just trying to maximise everything, avoid anything. Trying to nail the sleep, avoid any distractions, temptations, things like that. Trying anything new, like sort of anything like that, like what my body's used to up until this point. Just keep doing that. And not sort of I'll try this instead. Try this as like we've never done this before, especially like sort of in the lead up to it. Like next week, just like sort of tapering, not changing anything up. Not being like sort of experimental, trying new things that like, oh, let's just try this, or let's just stick with what we know, what my body knows, what it recognises, and then it's just like I said, planning stuff out, removing like as many sort of unknowns, like sort of packing, planning for a trip, like everything like that, just make it sort of less, reducing that stress.